tapping into greatness, tapping out of bad habits. That's just some shit I'm on in 2020. So I want to talk about it, you know what I mean? You know, this is the year of one tapping into oneself. You know, in all seriousness, this is the year to focus on yourself, your inner peace, and to eliminate all the toxic things surrounding, you know, your life. You know, you have to consider what rubs you the right way. This is the year to consider that. This is the year to really tap into greatness. And the only way you're going to do that is by realizing that some people, some things, some certain environments, you just gotta cut it out. Gotta cut it out of your daily routines. You know, I realized when, you know, I was going through a big transition in my life that certain things, you know, that I'm involved in, certain people that I'm involved in, certain areas I would go, I had to, you know, let that be a part of the past in order for me to actually progress. So, you know, this is the year to actually consider that, to consider, you know, who are these people that cause me anxiety, that cause me frustration, or that cause me self-doubt, you know, that gives off negative vibes. Who are these people? You know, no matter who it is, or, you know, what the relationship or the bond is, you have to consider yourself first. This is the year to consider yourself. Do I need to be around these type of people? You know, is these people good for me or not? Same goes with the certain things you're involved in. If you constantly, you know, are trying to cut shit out your life, or, you know, tell yourself, you know, I don't want to drink today, you know, or, you know, I don't want to smoke today, or, you know, I really don't want to eat that today. You know, you got to consider certain type of people that influence you to do the things you don't want to do, you know, along with the type of areas you might go to. You know, you might go visit a certain friend that around a certain corner where they always drinking. You know, you got to tell yourself, man, I can't really go that route this way. I'm going to change up my route just because I'm trying to do something for myself. You know, you got that one friend that you enjoy kicking it with, but every time this friend come around, they want to smoke. Are you smoking, you know, for yourself, or are you smoking just to engage in some conversation, some small talk? Because that's what y'all do. That's y'all bond. That's the root of y'all connection. You know, sometimes I had to think about that. When I started cutting certain friends out of my life, or cutting certain things out of my life, I had to, like, really consider, what is our bond? What is the nature of our bond? Maybe we really kick it, and the only time we actually really communicate and vibe is when we drinking. Or maybe the only time I actually vibe with this person is when we smoking a blunt. Like, sometimes you gotta think, let's cut out the toxic. Let's just cut it out, and let's see what we actually got in common. Like, you know, if we can actually be on a level with each other, you know? What's the root of y'all relationship? What's the foundation of that? You know, these are things to consider in 2020, man. This is the year of 2020 vision. The year, a lot of people's eyes is going to be opening. The years for the people who've been searching for, you know, answers and inner self. More answers and things like that are going to come to light for them. I would say I'm one of them people because, you know, I've been in a transition for some years now. You know, I'm nowhere where I want to be, but year by year I'm progressing slowly, you know, trying to keep my energy up at a high vibration, because I know myself that when I'm around certain entities and people and I involve myself into certain things, you know, my vibration drop, and then, you know, it's like you caught up in a, you know, somewhere you don't want to be, and then it's like you start all over. So this is the year for me of being consistent, making it a lifestyle, not just making it a temporary change for a couple weeks or a month, you know, because I struggle off and on with my own, you know, addictions and toxic, you know what I'm saying? But no, man, I just want to welcome y'all to the channel. tapping in, tapping out. You know, we tapping into greatness, tapping out of bad habits. I feel like the only way you're going to tap into greatness is to change up your habits, our nature. You know, we all accustomed to having our nature of what we do on a day-to-day basis. You know, some days, every day, you might get up and roll a blunt, you know, start the day off right, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you want to try to get to a higher power, or I wouldn't say a higher power, but a higher self. You know, you kind of want to routine your daily routine, if you know what I mean. Yeah, what I mean. But yeah, man. So that's what I'm on, man. All 2020. I done made a transition in 2019. Left from the States. Now I live in Spain. Been in Spain all 2019. That year was a roller coaster, you know, full of ups and downs, full of happies and lows, and you know, all these type of emotions. And I'm here now. And you know, just want to share it with y'all. You know, the benefits of actually going and following through with something and not letting fear control your path. Because a lot of us do live in fear, whether we know it or not. A lot of us based our lives on, you know, what we think we can't do, you know, or what we think is not for us. You know, but at the end of the day, your life is what you make it. Your life is what you perceive it to be. And your life can be whatever you want it to be. You know, if you visualize it a certain way, believe me, it can be that way. You know, if you visualize yourself being a happy person on a daily basis, waking up and, you know, walking down the street with your dog and sipping coffee and just having friends and enjoying life and finding real joy, you can be that. You just have to take steps towards that. And the first steps towards that is to eliminate fear, you feel me, and try to do things that you thought you might not be capable of doing. You know, there's been situations where, you know, I in my mind, I knew I wanted a certain job, but it's like, can I see myself sitting at the desk, you feel me, dressed formal every day? You know, are these people going to allow me to be in this position? You know, but at the end of the day, what's for you is for you. And if you want to make it happen, ain't nothing going to stop that. Period. Point blank. Nothing. There ain't not a person in the world that can stop what's destined for you. You feel me? Only person can stop that is you. You know, and once you realize that, you know, life is peachy keen, man. But no, man, I just want to do some positive things and put some positive energy out there for everybody, because, you know, me myself, I done been through the ups and the downs, and I've been in situations where people, you know, like, niece, ain't no way that's gonna be for you, you know, or, you know, you ain't gonna be able to do this or that. But I seen it happen. I know what self-love and what self-motivation can do, and ambition. And I want to help and, you know, put that energy out there for somebody who on my level, you know, maybe somebody who I can maybe speak their language and they can dig what I'm saying. You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah, man, 2020, man, it's the year of growth. You know, it's the year of love. It's the year of change, the year of progression, and the year of leaving all the fuck shit behind, you know, and dealing with yourself first and foremost, and making the change you want to see, you know, because everything you want to see in life, you can have, but it starts with yourself, you know. It starts with yourself. You got to do the work, you know, and the work may be, I ain't going to fuck with these people over there because every time I go around, you know, they bagging on me, they roasting me, they not making you feel too hot about yourself. Why even go that route? Or, you know, maybe I'm not going to pop this bottle today because I need to be productive. I need to do some productive things. You know, health goes hand in hand with, you know, the wealth that we all seek to have. You know, you got to put your health first. You know, you got to be able to be aware of things. You know, I had to realize that, you know, I like to have a drink. I like to turn up. But drinking causes the mind to be polluted. That way I can't think clearly. So I had to realize if I want to progress, I got to be aware of shit. I got to be aware of what's in front of me, the opportunities that may be approaching, and not only the opportunities, but the situations that may be causing me to lose out. you know, because maybe some shit I'm doing or I'm not doing. So, you know, that's what we on, you know, all year, man. Tapping into greatness, we tapping out of bad habits. You feel me? And if you can feel me, you gotta click a like. You feel me on that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, man. Cause we changing the game out here, man. You know, I'm international, baby. You feel me? And y'all can be wherever the fuck y'all wanna be too. But it starts with you.
I got the formula to win, bruh. I put food on the plate. I got the sense to slap a nigga if he lie to my face. I got the drive, get the dollars, holla if you got plays. I got the ball, crossover, step back, hit the track. Put the goalie away, ain't no blocking on my profit. I need stacking for life. Break down the whole B, I'm in traffic today. Adios, roller skates, moonwalking, pill for the energy. Ain't no knowing the